Hello, hi, good morning, very good morning to all of you guys. Welcome to Guidely. This is Aditya. I hope I am audible and visible to all of you guys clearly. Second important topic. Yesterday we have already completed the government schemes, right? कल हमने government scheme topic को complete किया था. And today the session will be around the RBI circular, RBI news, SEBI, IRDAI, all these important informations or discussion we are going to do today in the session. Completely targeting to your RRB PO clerk means examination in the upcoming week. So, if all well, if all set to go, give me confirmation in the chat box. We'll be starting the session. Topic will be RBI Circular, RBI News, May to September 2024. Welcome to Guidely. If you're watching the session for the first time, subscribe the channel, press the bell icon so you're not going to miss any update in the upcoming days. Start करता हूँ क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 से. या गुड मॉर्निंग गुड मॉर्निंग गुड मॉर्निंग. साउंड पिक्चर क्वालिटी सब ठीक है ना? कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं? बढ़िया बढ़िया. Just inform to other people as well that the session has started so they can also join us. एक बार थोड़ा सा अपने अपने टेलीग्राम ग्रुप्स में inform कर दीजिएगा बाकी लोगों को that session started so they can also join us. Starting with the question number 1. August 2024, which edition of meeting of Monetary Policy Committee was done since inception in September 2016? So we know that MPC, Monetary Policy Committee, which decide the monetary policy rates of India, that was formed in the year 2016 after the final recommendation of Urjit R. Patel Committee. So which edition of meeting was conducted in August 2024? It was the 50th edition of meeting. It was the 50th edition of meeting that was conducted since inception. जब से बना है तब से अब तक. So since inception, September 2016, it was the 50th edition of meeting that was conducted. Apart from that, they have done in this meeting, they maintain the withdrawal of accommodative stance. So first of all, we should understand what is the meaning of accommodative stance. Accommodative stance means where there is a chance government may decrease the repo rate in upcoming days to increase the liquidity. But withdrawal of accommodative stance means where government does not have any chance to decrease the repo rate in the upcoming days to increase the liquidity. कोई चांस नहीं है that government is going to decrease in upcoming few days. ठीक है? Point clear है? चलिए 50th सबका आंसर करेक्ट आया. Next question. Reserve Bank of India have proposed to raise the upper limit of tax payment through UPI Unified Payment Interface from 1 lakh rupee to how much amount of rupee? Recently, government already it is implemented by Reserve Bank of India. RBI have given the approval to increase the limit of UPI for the tax payment. So previously this was 1 lakh rupee. Now it has been increased to how much? 5 lakh rupee. So UPI, the use of UPI for the tax payment can be done for the payment up to 5 lakh rupee. It can be utilized now. ठीक है? So 5 lakh rupee आपका ये limit हो गया है. I'll give you all the limits today in this session regarding UPI, NEFT, RTGS. Every limit we'll discuss within next 5 minutes. So as per the Monetary Policy Committee meeting August 2024, RBI is planning to introduce continuous clearing of check. RBI is wanted to introduce 24/7 check clearing method. But currently the method which is working, that is called check truncation system. Question is, check truncation system was adopted by RBI in which year? So check truncation system is digital mode of check clearance. Previously we were using offline mode. Now it is digital mode. Now that digital mode also RBI want to make 24/7. That will be called continuous clearing of check. So question is, check truncation system was introduced in which year? So it was introduced in the year 2010. So in check truncation system we have a code called MICR. It is called Magnetic Ink Character Recognition Code. Magnetic Ink Character Recognition Code. So this code you will be able to see at the bottom of the check. So it is usually this type of code 483846779. So it is always a 9-digit code where the first 3 digit represent city, next 3 digit represent bank name, and last 3 digit represent branch address. So city, bank and branch. This code is called which code? MICR code. Clear? Next one. Agla point. As per the Monetary Policy meeting August 2024, GDP prediction of India by Reserve Bank of India for the year 2024-25 is how much percent? So what is the GDP prediction that is given by What is the GDP prediction that is given by Reserve Bank of India? RBI के according GDP prediction कितना है for the current financial year 2024-25? So it is 7.2%. 7.2% is the GDP prediction by the Reserve Bank of India for the quarter 1 7.1, for quarter 2 7.2, for quarter 3 7.3, for quarter 4 7.4. Usually they do not ask quarter wise. Mostly the question in the examination will be what is the GDP prediction of India according to RBI. So 7.2% is the current prediction. According to the Monetary Policy Committee meeting August 2024, RBI retained CPI inflation forecast at how much percent? So according to RBI GDP prediction, we have seen 7.2%. Now according to RBI, what is the inflation rate of India for the year 2024-25? So it is going to be 4.5%. So according to RBI GDP prediction 7.2, according to RBI inflation prediction is 4.5%. So 4.5% का inflation prediction according to RBI. Next one, consider the incorrect statement. क्या करना है? Incorrect find करना है. Consider the incorrect statement about the new feature of Reserve Bank of India that proposed in unified interface, that is unified payment interface. So UPI का एक नया feature आया है. So आपको क्या करना है? Incorrect statement find out करना है. Which of the following is an incorrect statement? Introducing biometric authentication for all UPI transactions. Second point बोल रहा है allowing UPI transaction for 5 lakh rupee for the tax payment. So you know that it is a correct one. Correct one is not going to be your answer. They are asking incorrect. So correct one is not going to be answer. Then implementing delegated payment feature for authorizing others to make transaction. This is also correct. So delegated payment facility launched by Reserve Bank of India with the name of UPI Circle. उसका नाम है UPI Circle. इंटरव्यू में भी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन रहेगा. कैन यू एक्सप्लेन व्हाट इज UPI Circle is in the news round. Providing real-time currency conversion for the international UPI payment. So statement number 1 and 4 in statement number 1 and 4 are the wrong statement. They are going to become your answer. RBI recently increased the tax limit of UPI to 5 lakh rupee. RBI also introduced delegated payment with the name UPI Circle now. UPI Circle अगर नहीं समझा है आप लोगों ने तो मेरे प्रीवियस वीडियोस में मिलेगा. अदरवाइज आई विल एक्सप्लेन टुडे इन द न्यूज. Immediately I will explain it. ठीक है. So 1 lakh rupee to 5 lakh rupee transaction limit for the tax payment. Another important information RBI said about Digita. आप लोग नोट कर लो. You will be able to see one question based on Digita in your examination. ये आएगा ही आएगा. Digita is very important. UPI Circle is also very important, but Digita is very important. तो Digita के ऊपर एक क्वेश्चन आएगा. I'll discuss Digita in detail. What is the new feature NPCI allow UPI primary user to delegate the payment responsibility to the trusted secondary user for the convenient. For example, I have a younger brother, so he will be able to use now his phone pay application, Google Pay application linking with my account. This is called delegated payment. What is the name given by NPCI for this payment method? NPCI ने इसे नाम क्या दिया है? What is the name given by NPCI for this payment method? So NPCI have given the name UPI Circle. Delegated payment in India will be known as UPI Circle. तो इसको नाम दिया गया है UPI Circle का. पॉइंट क्लियर है? So UPI Circle is the name of this payment method. UPI Circle. ठीक है. और डिटेल में बात करेंगे. All the statement, every question which can be possible from the UPI Circle, each and every question, each and every statement we are going to discuss. NPCI launches UPI Circle for the secure payment among the trusted users. Account holder who initiate control delegation is called what? So there will be one user who will be able to manage all the transaction, who can add the user, who can remove the user. So that user will be called a primary user. Means account holder in the UPI Circle. Account holder in the UPI Circle will be called a primary user. So if I am linking my bank account with my younger brother, I am the primary user. I am the primary user. My brother will be called secondary user in that case. Is my point clear? So account holder will be called primary user, and the second one who is dependent on this account will be called secondary users. This is the difference. Please do write CC in the chat box if the concept is getting clear and you are able to revise. In the UPI Circle, in which facility the secondary user initiate the transaction, but the primary user must authenticate and finalize by using their UPI pin. So there are two type of facility which is available. In one facility, each transaction need to be approved by the primary user, each transaction. So that facility is called partial delegation. So in the partial delegation, each and every transaction of secondary user should be approved by me. So my brother will initiate any amount. For example, कहीं पर मैंने scan होते हुए देखा that 21 rupee got scanned. So I will calculate 21 rupees. How is it possible? 21 rupees कैसे हुआ होगा? 20 rupee for one product, 1 rupee for one product. No, this is not a good combination. So I'll ask him that where are you making the payment for this? So I can deny that payment also. मना कर सकता हूँ, no, I will not approve this payment. So approval on each and every payment is required in the partial delegation. While in full delegation up to a limit, secondary user will be able to do the transaction freely without any dependency. तो full delegation जो है, full delegation में जो secondary user उनके पास authority up to a limit, they will be able to make the transaction completely. ठीक है? In the UPI Circle, primary user can delegate up to how many secondary users, while secondary user can accept only one delegation from the primary user. It means as an account holder on my account, how many secondary users can be created? मेरे account पर कितने secondary users create हो सकते हैं in UPI Circle? I told you that each and every possible question on UPI Circle I am going to discuss. So maximum five secondary users can be created from one primary user. On one account, apart from my bank account, 5 more application, 5 more phone pay, Google Pay applications can be linked from my account as a secondary user. तो ये भी याद रखना है. In UPI Circle, in full delegation, where the secondary user have authority to make the payment without any approval from the primary user every time. हर बार उसको अप्रूवल की जरूरत नहीं है. Secondary user have authority to make the payment up to a limit. Question is, what is the monthly limit in that category? What is the monthly limit in that category? So secondary user in the full delegation is able to make the transaction up to 15,000 rupee per month maximum, with the per transaction limit of 5,000 rupee. They cannot make one transaction more than 5,000 rupee. So 15,000 rupee का monthly limit है यहाँ पर. Is my all the statement clear, guys? NPI Circle clear हो गया, अच्छे से clear हुआ. It is going to be a very important question for interviews also. याद रखना UPI Circle काफी important है interviews के लिए. So at that time also you need to revise it back. Next one, consider the correct statement about DICGC. DICGC. So I need your feedback also, guys, quickly. CC in the chat box. Very good. CC means crystal clear. When you are able to clear, when I am able to clear your concept 110%, then you need to write CC in the chat box. Consider the correct statement about DICGC, Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation of India. So DICGC introduced Paisa Soochak depositor to track the claim. So what is DICGC? First of all, basic concept. It is called Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation of India. For example, if I have my bank account in a cooperative bank and I have deposited around 70,000 rupees in this cooperative bank and the bank got closed. So who will return my money? DICGC will return my money, because up to 5 lakh rupee bank deposits are insured by DICGC. DICGC is one of the subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. Recently, DICGC launched one initiative under which if my bank got closed, I will be able to track when I am going to get my refund. मेरा जो पैसा deposit था, when I am going to get refund, that I can track with the support of this portal. So correct answer is statement number 2 is correct. First one is wrong, third one is wrong. DICGC recently introduced Daava Soochak. क्या launch किया DICGC ने? Daava Soochak portal. Daava Soochak portal is a portal where one can track. DICGC Act came in the year 1961. Act introduced in the year 1962. DICGC as an organization started in the year 1978. So when the DICGC as an organization started, it was started in the year 1978. DICGC provide up to 5 lakh rupee deposit insurance, one customer, one bank, all accounts together, all branches together. I hope the statements are clear. Yeah. Next one. What is the name of online tool launched by DICGC? So this is a clerk level question. Are you able to answer? Yes or no? अगर डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आता है, DICGC recently launched one portal. This portal will be, with the support of this portal, all the depositors will be able to claim their fund, that when they are going to get their fund. So correct answer will be Daava Soochak. Daava Soochak. अच्छा, एक data pick करना है. Data is, in the last financial year, DICGC have done the settlement of 1,432 crore rupee to the depositor. So this much amount of money returned by DICGC to the depositors in the last financial year. So this act came in 1961, implemented in 62. DICGC organization started in the year 1978. Do you know who is the current chairman of DICGC? Do you know that? Who is the current chairman of DICGC? Answer it down. Or yeah, DICGC current chairperson. Who is the current chairman? फटाफट से लिखिएगा. मैं next question पे move कर रहा हूं. Which bank approached to Reserve Bank of India recently to set up non-bank financial company to manage their credit card business, like SBI card, this type of business to manage? Recently, one bank connected, means a bank requested to Reserve Bank of India, but RBI rejected the bid. RBI said no. Credit card separate company will not be allowed. Reason, it have a high probability of increasing the deposits, means lending without collateral. That is, non-secure lendings will increase and bank will come back to the NPAs again. So it was Canara Bank. So Canara Bank request was recently rejected by Reserve Bank of India. Canara Bank requested to apply for the purpose of a separate entity like SBI Card Limited. Like जैसा SBI के पास SBI Card, similar type of company Canara Bank wanted to create, but RBI said no. Reason was credit card loans are unsecure and there is a probability of increasing the NP again in the market. That is why currently RBI said it is not possible. Canara Bank generated the profit of 14,554 crore rupee. If in the IBPS PO form Canara Bank is your first preference, you should keep yourself updated about such type of news. Why? IBPS PO interview. There in the interview they will ask you why Canara Bank is your first preference and what are the recent news. So you should keep yourself updated regarding the news of Canara Bank. 1906 it was founded. Bangalore headquarters. Satyanarayan Raju sir is the MD and CEO. Together we can is the tagline. Remaining point regarding Canara Banks are given here. You can get it from the PDF. PDF will be available on the GA Genius Telegram group. तो GA Genius Telegram group है, यहाँ पर जाकर आपको PDF मिल जाएगा. आगे चलते हैं. RBI approved FACE, FASE, the first fintech self-regulatory organization. What is the minimum capital requirement is there for the purpose of self-regulatory organization in the fintech sector? Now, guys, very, very important. Self-regulatory organization means a type of monitor in the financial sector which will act as an intermediate between RBI and regulated entities. Regulated entities means NBFCs, etc. RBI, regulator and regulated entities. Mediator between them will be called self-regulatory organization. Very similar to like class representative of your class. When you were there in your college days, there was a CR who was a mediator between the class, faculties or management of your college and your other students in the class. So that monitor or that CR is acting as a self-regulatory organization in the financial industry. So there are two different self-regulatory organizations decided by Reserve Bank of India. RBI ने दो तरीके के self-regulatory organizations डिजाइन किए हैं. One self-regulatory organization for the fintech sector. One self-regulatory organization for the fintech sector. Second one, self-regulatory organization for the financial market. For the financial market. So question in the examination will be, what is the minimum capital requirement for the self-regulatory fintech sector? Answer will be 2 crore. But self-regulatory organization for the financial market, minimum capital requirement is 10 crore. Now, in the financial market, till now, none of the organization appointed as a self-regulatory organization, but in fintech category, FACE, F-A-S-E, FACE appointed as the first self-regulatory organization. So it is a group of nearly 50 members. Is my statement clear? Is my statement clear? Got the difference between both? Yes or no? Yeah? And what is the meaning of self-regulatory organization? So all these things I always keep for the interviews. Why? During the interview, they will ask you what are the roles, responsibilities of self-regulatory organization, function, definition. So you can read it at the time of interview. Next one. What is the headquarter and tagline of AU Small Finance Bank? The same bank which became first small finance bank want to convert them into universal bank. So it is the first small finance bank which have applied to convert themselves into universal bank. Universal banks are the banks which are able to provide multiple type of facility, insurance, agriculture finance, industrial loans, loan to the individuals, after that underwriting facility, all type, housing finance facility, all type of facility, they are called universal bank. ICICI, SDFC, BOB, PNB, all these are universal banks in India. So the first small finance bank is AU Small Finance Bank, recently applied in front of Reserve Bank of India, officially applied in front of Reserve Bank of India for the purpose of conversion into universal bank. Bank headquarter in Jaipur. Badlao Humse is the tagline. Bank headquarter is in Jaipur. Badlao Humse is the tagline. Did you remember that? Which bank got merged with AU Small Finance Bank on 1st of April 2024? नाम लिखिएगा. 1st of April 2024, which bank got merged with AU Small Finance Bank? Till that time, I'll discuss one more point. Which of the following is not a requirement for a small finance bank to qualify transition into universal bank? So in the month of July 2024, Reserve Bank of India issues a guideline. Guideline was any small finance bank want to convert into universal bank, they should hold minimum criteria. If a small finance bank complete that minimum criteria, they can apply for universal bank. Question is based on that criteria only. So correct answer here, that gross NPA should be less than 5, net NPA should be less than 2. It is wrong. Gross NPA should be less than 3 or less than 3, and net NPA should be 1 or less than 1. So 3%, it should not be more than 3% gross NPA, net NPA should not be more than 1%. So only that banks will be able to increase the pace. अच्छा बढ़ा देता हूँ भाई, बढ़ा देता हूँ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. देवेश सुन लिया मैंने, हाँ सुन लिया है, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट है, which department imposed the penalty on Yes Bank amounting 24,92,000? So approximately 24.92 lakh rupee fine recently imposed by which of the following organization on the Yes Bank? Correct answer is GST. So Goods and Service Tax Department imposed the penalty on Yes Bank. इन्होंने penalty impose किया amounting around 24.92 lakh rupee. So Yes Bank headquarter located in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Prashant Kumar sir appointed as the MD and CEO. 2004 the company was formed. Next one. What is the one key service introduced by NPCI to transform the ATM infrastructure in India? In the ATMs now NPCI that they will be introducing one more facility. That one facility which will be introduced by NPCI in the ATM is cash deposit services and cash withdrawal services without ATM, without carrying your physical ATM card. So with the support of UPI, with the support of unified payment interface, now customers will be able to deposit the cash, customer will be able to withdraw the cash. This is the new facility which is introduced by NPCI at the ATMs in India. What is the new facility? Depositing, withdrawing with the support of UPI application without holding card also. NPCI unveiled the new ATM product. What is the name of? And NPCI renamed BBPS, Bharat Bill Payment System, to which of the following? What is the new name of BBPS? Note कर लेना, star लगा लेना. It is going to be the 5-star rating question. What is the new name of BBPS? Bharat Bill Payment System. What is the new name? So it is called Bharat Connect. So the new name of Bharat Bill Payment System is called Bharat Connect. Question is, who is the CEO of Bharat Connect now? Direct question can be, who is the new CEO or who is the CEO of newly formed entity called Bharat Connect? It is Nupur Chaturvedi, ma'am. Nupur Chaturvedi, who was the CEO of Bharat Bill Payment Limited. Now she is the CEO of Bharat Connect. One more question I'll ask you. Bhim application, Bharat interface for money. This application now converted into a separate entity under NPCI. It started working as a separate company under NPCI. Who is the CEO of Bhim? Bhim का first CEO अभी recently appoint किया गया है. Who is the first CEO of Bhim application? So Bhim application first CEO is Lalitha Nataraj ma'am. Just a second. Name is Lalitha Nataraj ma'am. So Lalitha Nataraj ma'am is the first CEO of Bharat Interface for Money. Next one. According to UPI for her initiative report, what percentage of women micro medium enterprises till now unaware about the UPI based services? So in India, out of total micro small medium enterprises which are running or led by the women, approximately 57% women led micro small medium enterprises are not at all aware about the UPI based services, that they can collect the payment with the support of UPI. There is a QR code facility. There is a facility of line of credit over UPI, that you can avail the additional fund with the support of UPI. So they are not at all aware about these facility. No one even reads them. So 57% are not aware. Center is plan under to increase Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Suraksha Bima Yojana risk cover from 2 lakh rupee to how much amount of rupee? It is 5 lakh rupee now. Yesterday also in the government scheme topic we have discussed this point. Okay. Remaining all these things I have given you yesterday also regarding in the PDF you will be able to see it. What is the name of directly answer I put by mistake. What is the name of fund NABARD has established to enhance the capability of institutions working in the rural areas? So the institutions working in the rural area, they will be able to get the support from Climate Change Fund. Climate Change Fund will be a fund which is created by NABARD with the initial capital of 100 crore rupee. ध्यान से सुनिए, NABARD ने create किया है एक fund. That fund is a 100 crore rupee fund. It is called Climate Change Fund. It is going to be provided to the institution working in the rural areas. So this fund will be utilized for the renewable energy projects. Consider the correct statement about FIBAC, FIBAC, FIBAC Conference 2024 related to RBI. Conference was conducted by FICCI, Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and Bank Board Bureau. This is wrong. It was conducted by Indian Bank Association. IBA ने conduct किया है along with the FICCI. Purpose was banking for Viksit Bharat. Mr. Shaktikanta Das has delivered the inaugural address at the conference. Statement number 2 is correct, 3 is correct, first one is wrong. So this FIBAC conference was conducted in Mumbai, Maharashtra, but conducted by FICCI along with Indian Bank Association. IBA के support से इसको conduct किया गया, not with Bank Board Bureau. And Mr. Shaktikanta Das have given the inaugural address at this summit. Point समझ में आ रहा है? Clear है? बढ़िया. Theme is Viksit, Banking for Viksit Bharat. This is the theme. Banking for Viksit Bharat. This is the theme. Complete detail of NABARD. Yesterday I have done a separate session based on NABARD. But you need to cover these NABARD in news. इनको अच्छे से cover कर लेना. NABARD in news के सारे point है, like NABARD unveiled climate strategy document of 2030. So which year document released by NABARD? So climate strategy document of 2030. Climate change fund of 100 crore rupee created by NABARD. तो ये वाले point अच्छे से cover कर लीजिएगा NABARD वाले. Next है, during the recent GST service meeting, it is announced that PLC charges paid along with the property construction consider as a part of same supply. Simple कर देता हूँ. Recently, government of India said that on the construction cost, GST will be applicable. Now, how much GST will be applicable on the construction of residential property? How much GST will be applicable on the construction of commercial property? So on residential property it is going to be 5%, on commercial property it is going to be 12%. Previously on the construction cost it was not applicable, on construction material it was applicable. But now apart from construction material, on construction cost also GST will be applicable, 5% on residential, 12% on commercial. During the 54th GST Council meeting, Finance Minister announced a new group of ministers that will be deciding the GST on the premium of insurance policy. तो insurance premium के ऊपर जो GST लगता है, that is currently 18%. It will be decreased by, on the recommendation of committee formed under the chairmanship of Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar. Name is Samarth Chaudhary. So Samarth Chaudhary is the Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, who is the chairperson of the committee which is going to decide how much GST will be applicable on the insurance premium, which is currently 18%. It is going to decrease from 18%. 18% से उसको कम किया जाएगा. Next है, during 54th meeting of GST Tax Council, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman stated that the reduction in the GST on the cancer drug. So on the cancer drug GST decreased from 12% to 5%. 12% से डिक्रीज करके GST कौन सा कितना कर दिया गया है? 5% कर दिया गया है. Prime Minister, that is प्रधानमंत्री जनधन योजना completed 10 years recently. This scheme was implemented in which year? तो कब इसको कितनी तारीख को इंप्लीमेंट किया गया था? प्रधानमंत्री जनधन योजना was implemented in which year? On which date? So प्रधानमंत्री जनधन योजना was implemented on 28th of August 2024. So completed 10 years on 28th of August 2024. It was implemented on 28th of August 2014. तो 28th of August 2014 को इसको इंप्लीमेंट किया गया था. इट वॉज अनाउंस्ड बाय द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑन 15th of August. अनाउंसमेंट हुआ था 15 अगस्त को, इंप्लीमेंटेशन 28th of August इन 2014. रिसेंटली कंप्लीटेड 10 years. 10 साल पूरे कर लिए इन्होंने अभी रिसेंटली. पॉइंट क्लियर है? करंट स्टेटस देखें. So in the Pradhan Jandan account, we also call it Basic Saving Bank Deposit Account, BSBD account. These accounts are also called BSBD account. There are 53.2 करोड़ beneficiaries. कितने लोगों के बैंक अकाउंट हैं? 53.2 करोड़ बैंक अकाउंट्स are there. Total deposit है 2.29 lakh करोड़ रुपए. This much amount of money deposited in this scheme at present. Point समझ में आ रहा है? Clear है? आगे मूव करेंगे. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. Which bank have partnered with IOCL, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, to launch the co-branded credit card offering 250 liter of free petrol annually? Recently, IOCL announced the collaboration with which organization for launching the co-branded credit card? Correct answer है RBL Bank. So RBL Bank and IOCL. Do you want this type of questions to be covered tomorrow? Literally yes. If you want, because it takes lots of effort to create the PPT. If you actually looking for banking and financial news topic to be covered tomorrow at 10 a.m. after the session, please write in the comment box. I'll assess the comments or any other topic you are looking for. So I'll see the demand of a particular topic based on that. Tomorrow morning 10 o'clock we are going to do the session. Otherwise I'll take the rest. 2-3 दिन से हम यही कर रहे हैं, right? चलिए आगे चलते हैं. So at the Financial Fintech Fest 2024, at the Financial Fintech Fest 2024 in Mumbai, a landmark agreement was signed between India and which country, making the global fintech landscape? So it is South Africa. India, South Africa signed MOU for the implementation of UPI in South Africa. Under this agreement, UPI will be implemented in South Africa. South Africa में UPI implement किया जाएगा after this agreement. तो important point है, ठीक है? So it is a request, all of you. Just after the session, write in the comment box the topic you want me to cover tomorrow, 10 a.m. If you feel that, sir, we want to do the revision by our own, that is also you can write. Okay? Which of the following have announced the worldwide launch of its new payment passkey services to enhance the security and convenience? Online shopping. So MasterCard ने भी recently facility launch किया है, the facility which is called payment passkey. Under payment passkey, face authentication facility will work with the support of application. It is already implemented over Roser PayU. It will replace the previous method of OTP and all. OTP वगैरह नहीं आएगा. With the face recognition, you will be able to make the payment. This facility is called payment passkey service. So payment passkey service introduced by which company? It is introduced by MasterCard. किसने introduce किया? MasterCard ने. Company founded in the year 1966, New York headquarter. Michael Maybach sir is the CEO. Next one. What is the name of AI-based chatbot that is launched by SEBI to assist the investors recently? To assist the investors recently, SEBI launched AI chatbot. What is the name of that chatbot? उस chatbot का नाम क्या है जो SEBI ने launch किया? Correct answer है SEBA. SEBA. That is SEBI Virtual Assistant Chatbot. So SEBI Virtual Assistant Chatbot that is launched by SEBI for the purpose of assisting to the investors. If I have any type of doubt regarding the investment, I'll ask to this SEBI Chatbot. Reserve Bank of India updated e-mandate framework. E-mandate means every time you need not required to do the approval. For the recurring payment, you can give the instruction one time. Automatically the payment will be deducted every month. So previously this e-mandate facility was working in your electricity bill payment, mobile recharge, certain type of bank EMI, insurance payment in certain type of facility. Now in the e-mandate, FASTag recharge facility is also available, and National Common Mobility Card can be recharged automatically with the support of this. So e-mandate facility will now be applicable on FASTag along with National Common Mobility Card. National Common Mobility Card means the card which is used for the purpose of metro payment, for parking payment, for the bus payment, bus ticket payment, for such one. RBI launched ULI. लिख लो ये क्वेश्चन है एग्जाम का. ULI, RRB PO, IBPS PO, इन दोनों में से एक क्वेश्चन ये एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आएगा. ULI पूछेगा ही पूछेगा, इंटरव्यू में ही पूछेगा. Very similar to the Digita or UPI Circle. It is also very important initiative. So what is this ULI now? ULI is Unified Lending Interface that is launched by Reserve Bank of India, one of the revolutionary product of 2024 that is launched by Reserve Bank of India. तो Unified Lending Interface है, RBI ने launch किया है. It is a product which will gather all the information of borrowers, that is basically the rural borrowers, farmers, their complete data, complete information will be collected over this portal, and this portal will be helpful for the bank to initiate the loan easily and on time, conveniently, easily on time. तो ये एक पोर्टल है जिसको नाम दिया गया यूनिफाइड लेंडिंग इंटरफेस. दिस पोर्टल विल बी यूटिलाइज्ड बाय द डिफरेंट बैंक where all the information will be collected by the Reserve Bank of India. Another important question, very important. RBI also announced new trinity. IRDAI announced Bima Trinity, Bima Sugam, Bima Vahak, Bima Vistar. IRDAI ने launch किया था. RBI came with the banking trinity. So what is new trinity in the banking sector? JAM, UPI and ULI. So what JAM, UPI, ULI is representing? So JAM is this is the combination of Jandhan account, JAM, Jandhan account, Aadhaar and mobile. So J is Jandhan account, Aadhaar, mobile. UPI, Unified Payment Interface. ULI, Unified Lending Interface. So the combination of all three is called JAM, UPI, ULI. Note कर लेना सर, काफी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. इज माय पॉइंट क्लियर? समझ में आया ये वाला? बोलो यस और नो. आ रहा है? सीसी लिख देना एक बार चैट बॉक्स में फटाफट से. इफ द लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर गुड, यू आर एबल टू फाइंड दैट यस लेवल इज गुड, देन डू गिव योर कंफर्मेशन इन द चैट बॉक्स. नेक्स्ट वन. Consider the correct statement regarding RBI circular about the tightening the norm of housing finance company aligned to the NBFC. Few days before there was a big scam by Reliance Housing Finance Limited. So SEBI imposed the fine on Anil Ambani, also on the son of Anil Ambani. SEBI imposed the fine. Today morning also in the current affairs we have discussed this type of news. After that what RBI have done? RBI tightened the norms, means made the norms strict for the housing finance companies in India. The new rules are applicable from July 1st, 2025. Housing finance company can accept or renew the public deposit from 12 months to 60 months. So previously it was 12 months to 60 months. Housing finance company can accept the deposit now. From 6 months to 60 months. So correct answer है आपके पास statement number 2. First one is wrong, third one is wrong. Housing finance companies new norms will be applicable from January 1st 2025. So Jan 1st 2025 these norms are going to be applicable. Very important. Second one, the maturity period of the deposits which are accepted by the housing finance company will be from 1 year to 5 year now. Previously it was 1 year to 10 year. अब 1 year से 5 year के लिए accept कर पाएंगे housing finance companies public deposit. So public will be able to do FD, RD type of facility with the housing finance company for 1 year minimum to maximum 5 year, not for 10 years now. As per the RBI norm, housing finance company aligned with the NBFC, RBI held the ceiling of quantum of public deposit hold from 3 times to how many times of their net own fund. So if there is a housing finance company with the deposit of 1000, means with the investment of 1000 crore, company have their own fund of 1000 crore. Previously this company was allowed to accept up to 3000 crore rupee from the public in term of deposit. Now this company will be able to accept the deposit only 1500 crore. So previously it was 3 times, now it is 1.5 times. This is going to be your answer. I hope I am able to explain also all the questions. Yeah. This question was there in RBI grade B. Questions ऐसे ही हैं. They are from RRB PO level to RBI grade B level. IBPS, SBA, PO, everything will be covered with the support of these questions. So Reserve Bank of India highlighted the new challenge. Credit deposit ratio reached to 20 years high. Bank deposit grew at 11% compared to the credit growth. Credit growth is 17.4%. So credit growth in India, lending increased by 17.4%, but the deposit increased only by 11.1%. Next one, consider the correct statement about the PCA framework. Prompt corrective action framework of Reserve Bank of India to increase the financial health of urban cooperative banks in India. Point number 1, RBI prescribed that urban cooperative bank with the deposit above 500 crore rupee will be applicable under PCA framework. What is PCA? First of all, prompt corrective actions are the strict decision taken by Reserve Bank of India over the bank if the financial condition of bank is not good. तो RBI जो strict decision लेता है, few type of sanctions imposed by Reserve Bank of India on the bank, they are called prompt corrective actions. So 500 crore बोल रहा है, it will be applicable from T1 to T4. It will be applicable from 1st of April 2025. So only one statement is correct. That is, the framework will be applicable from 1st of April 2025. 1st April 2025. It will be applicable on all the urban cooperative bank with the deposit above 100 crore rupee. Now urban cooperative banks are categorized into four category. देखो यहाँ पर category है. Tier 1 with the deposit up to 100 crore. Tier 2 with the deposit 100 to 1000 crore. Tier 3 from 1000 to 10,000 crore deposits. And Tier 4 above 10,000 crore. So this PCA framework will be applicable on Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. It will not be applicable on Tier 1 urban cooperative bank. Tier 1 urban cooperative bank पर applicable नहीं होगा. Tier 2 to Tier 4 it will be applicable, and it will be applicable from which date? That is going to be another question. When the prompt corrective action framework prescribed by the Reserve Bank of India relative to the weak urban cooperative bank will come in effect from? कितनी तारीख से इसको implement किया जा रहा है इंडिया में? Are you able to answer? Yes. So from which date it is going to be implemented? Prompt corrective action applicable on the urban cooperative bank will be applicable from April 1st, 2025 onwards. So it will be applicable from 1st of April 2025 onwards. Reserve Bank of India Digital Payment Index March 2024. So what is the digital payment index as on March? Don't feel like it is a question from March. It is a data of March that was presented in the month of July. जुलाई में आया डेटा है, तो जुलाई का करंट अफेयर्स है ये, ठीक है. RBI digital payment index as on March was 445.50. 445.50. Every time, twice in a year, this data get presented based on the month. So one time for the month of September, this data we get by December. September month का data December तक आता है. And March month data we usually get by June or July, maximum by July. So July data says that digital payment index in India, that is the acceptance of UPI, NEFT, RTGS, IMPS, these type of facility is 445. Another important question, similar and confusing. What is the Reserve Bank of India digital payment index question? So it is base year is 2018. RBI introduced digital payment index for the first time in January 2020. PO level question hai. There are 5 major parameters based on which digital payment index get decided. Correct answer है आपके पास. Statement number 1 is correct. Base year is 2018. It was introduced in the year 2021. So digital payment index in India introduced from the year 2021. It is based on 5 broad parameters. 2018 base year है digital payment index का, introduced in the year 2021. 5 parameters given here that you can check from the PDF also. Another question. Financial Inclusion Index, FI Index, इंटरव्यू में भी पूछता है. What is the current financial inclusion status in India? So current financial inclusion status in India is 64.2% as on March 2024 compared to 60.1% as on March 2023. तो March 2024 में 64% financial inclusion हमने अचीव कर लिया इंडिया में. Financial inclusion means increasing the reach of banking services, banking facility in India to each and everyone. That is called financial inclusion. Currently it is at 64.2%. Next one, which small finance bank recently got approval from its board for the transition of a small finance bank to universal bank? तो कौन सा बैंक है जो आपका कन्वर्ट होने जा रहा है from the small finance bank to, yes, for financial inclusion there is no base here. Digital payment index we have base here, financial inclusion index there is no base here, कोई base here नहीं है उसके लिए, ठीक है. Small finance bank to universal bank, AU small finance bank is going to get converted, already applied in front of Reserve Bank of India. This is the same bank under which Fincare small finance bank got merged. Fincare small finance bank got merged into AU small finance bank on April 1st 2024. छोटे न्यूज मत भूला करो, कई बार वो आ जाते हैं एग्जाम में, that which bank got merged into AU small finance bank. तो Fincare small finance bank got merged into AU small finance bank on April 1st 2024, and currently AU small finance bank is the largest small finance bank in India, headquarter located in Jaipur. 1996 it was formed. Sanjay Agrawal sir is the MD and CEO. Next one, अगला question. Consider the correct statement about the RBI guideline released in April 2024 regarding small finance bank conversion into universal bank. एक बार और करवा चुका हूं मैं, सेकेंड टाइम कर रहा है, थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन है. Minimum net worth of the small finance bank should be 5,000 crore rupee. It should be listed on stock exchange. It should be profitable in the last 5 financial year. Statement number 2 is correct. First one is wrong. Third one is wrong. What are the criteria? Minimum net worth of that small finance bank should be 1,000 crore. It should be 1,000 crore. It should be listed on stock market. It should be profitable in the last 2 financial year. It should have their gross NPA less than 3 and net NPA less than 1. So gross NPA should be less than 3 or net NPA should be less than 1. तो ये point है आपके पास. Consider the correct statement about MPC review the bulk deposit limit of scheduled commercial bank and small finance bank. लगा लो star, 5 star, important है. So consider the correct statement about MPC. Monetary Policy Committee reviewed the meeting of bulk deposit for the scheduled commercial bank and small finance bank. RBI increased the bulk deposit limit from 1 crore rupee to 2 crore rupee. One more question, one more thing guys, very important. After attending this session, same to same questions you are able to attempt on Guidely by end of the day in the form of quiz. आपको अभी समझ में आ गया ना? Now you want to apply quiz. कि quiz लगाकर देखते हैं, am I ready on all of these questions or not? So all these questions will be available in the form of quiz on Guidely platform by 6 o'clock today. Yesterday government scheme questions are already available. वो question already available हैं. So if you have attended the class of government scheme yesterday, go on the Guidely. You will be able to see the quiz available there and write the quiz. I hope I am clear. कितने लोगों ने, किसी ने attempt किया था कल वाला quiz? Anyone attempted the quiz of yesterday? Government scheme quiz. Did you find that it is worth that, okay, first we have seen the session, now we are going for the quiz. We will be able to answer it, increase the confidence also at end of the day, and we are able to understand, okay, after analyzing the session, we are able to answer at least everything. Yeah? Okay, Ajit have did. What about others? Others also do it. Please do it. Government scheme quiz is also available, and today, end of the day, this quiz will be available. Consider the correct statement about MPC review for the bulk deposit for the scheduled commercial bank and small finance bank. So RBI increased the deposit limit, bulk deposit limit for scheduled commercial bank and small finance bank from 2 crore rupee to 3 crore rupee. Direct question है, what is the bulk deposit limit for scheduled commercial bank in India now? 3 crore rupee is the limit of bulk deposit. Definition of bulk deposit got changed. Now the deposit above 3 crore rupee will be called bulk deposit. But for RRB and cooperative bank, it is still 1 crore. RRB cooperative bank के लिए अभी भी 1 crore है. It was increased in the month of December. December में increase हुआ था. It was increased in the month of December from 15 lakh to 1 CR. ठीक है? So 1 crore limit will be applicable on within tier 3 and tier 4 category. For tier 1 and tier 2 urban cooperative bank, it is still 15 lakh rupee. इनके लिए अभी भी 15 lakh है. आगे आ जाइए. So bulk deposit concept clear. 2 crore to 3 crore for the commercial banks in India and for a small finance bank. For cooperative bank, it is 1 crore still, RRB 1 crore still. So for RRB examination, if they will ask, what is the bulk deposit limit for RRBs in India? It is answer will be 1 crore, not 3 crore. Confuse नहीं होना है. 1 crore आंसर होगा उसका. ठीक है, आगे आ जाओ. Recently, Reserve Bank of India have permitted automatic replacement UPI Lite wallet. What is the upper limit of single payment in the UPI Lite? Very awesome question. From the current, they are creating the banking awareness question. This is a move from current to banking awareness concept. So the limit of UPI Lite wallet per transaction limit is 500 rupee. Although UPI Lite can be recharged up to 2000 rupee. Wallet recharge facility up to 2000 is available. Per transaction limit is 500 rupee. 500 rupee का per transaction कर सकते हो in single payment, ठीक है, in UPI. Now auto replacement facility is also available. अब फटाफट से क्या करेंगे? All the limits of UPI we are going to write quickly. फटाफट से सारे लिमिट लिखेंगे UPI के, all the limits. So UPI P2P P2M means person to person, person to merchant. UPI limit for P2P P2M is how much? 1 lakh rupee. UPI Bhim UPI it is 1 lakh rupee. Who is the CEO of Bhim? Lalitha Nataraj ma'am. UPI in case of IPO, in case of retail direct. UPI in case of IPO, in case of retail direct limit is how much? 5 lakh rupee. UPI in case of mutual fund, insurance payment, loan repayment. In this case also the limit of UPI is how much? 5 lakh rupee. UPI Lite wallet recharge facility of 2000 rupee is available, but per transaction limit is 500 rupee, right? UPI 123 pay per transaction limit is 5000 rupee. USSD unstructured supplementary service data 5000 rupee. So unstructured supplementary service data also 5000 rupee. Aadhaar enabled payment system 10,000 rupee. NEFT minimum limit of NEFT is nothing. No minimum limit, no maximum limit. What about RTGS? Minimum limit of RTGS is 2 lakh rupee. Maximum no limit. No maximum limit is there for the RTGS. What about IMPS? Per day transaction limit of IMPS is 5 lakh rupee. In case of UPI, in case of educational payment, healthcare payment and tax payment So in all these category, what is the limit of UPI? So the limit of UPI is 5 lakh rupee. I hope all the limits are clear. Bolo yes or no? Clear hai? All the limits are clear? Yes? Then CC in the chat box quickly. And do not miss to like the session. Bahut badhiya. Yes. Very good. Very good. Happy to see that all of you are able to answer. Very awesome. Next one. Reserve Bank of India launched Digita initiative. What is the objective of Digita? Digita का objective क्या है? What is the objective of Digita? Simple one line question they can raise with the option. Definitely you will have the option during the examination. Sometime I remove the option just to get the answer from you. So the main objective of Digita is curbing the illegal lending applications in India. What is Digita stands for? What is the full form of Digita? So Digita stands for Digital India Trust Agency. As I have already told you guys, it is going to be the 5-star rating question. 5-star rating का question है. Digita काफी important है. So Digital India Trust Agency. RBI Digita initiative curbing the lending application. Reserve Bank of India done the collaboration with IT Ministry and which company? Which tech company collaborated with the government of India and Reserve Bank of India for the purpose of curbing the illegal lending application? थोड़ा सा logic लगाओ. From where you are able to download the application. आपको कोई ऐप डाउनलोड करना है, so from where you will download? If you want to download Guidely application, from where you will download? Where it is applicable? So it is applicable at Google Play Store, right? कहाँ पर applicable है? Google Play Store पर. Which company have done the collaboration? Google. So Google have done the collaboration for this purpose. Point clear है? Logic लगाओगे, then also you'll be able to get the answer. Next one. Reserve Bank of India launched the new URL of website. A new website and application launched by Reserve Bank of India recently. What is the URL of new website of RBI? So the URL of new website of RBI is http://website.rbi.org.in. So this is the new URL of RBI website. Next one. IRDAI. एक बार और रिवाइज करवाऊंगा Digita. Remember, MCQ is still remaining. One more time we are going to revise Digita. IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, asked to the insurer to take the approval from IRDAI from the next time for the appointment of board of the chairperson. So any insurance company in India will take approval to appoint their chairperson from now onwards from IRDAI. existing chairpersons will be able to continue till 31st March 2026. जो already position पर हैं, they will able to continue till 31st March 2026. Then they need to take the approval to further continuation. It is already there in banking industry. This facility, every bank need to take approval from RBI. Similar facility will be applicable now in the insurance sector also. They need to take the approval from IRDAI. IRDAI issues the new guideline to reduce the engagement period of a statutory auditor with the insurance company from 10 years to how many years? So one insurance company will be able to take the facility from one auditor only for a limited duration of 4 years now. After 4 years they need to change their auditor. तो हर 4 साल में एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को उनका ऑडिटर क्या करना पड़ेगा? Change. So every insurance company need to change their auditor in how many years? In the 4 year of duration. Point clear hai? So IRDAI, Hyderabad is the headquarter. Devashish Panda is the current chairperson. Question, back to the RBI. The new website and the mobile application launched by Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikanta Das sir. What is the URL of new website? नई website का URL क्या है? So it is website dot, remember website.rbi.org.in, not com. It is website.rbi.org.in. Very important question. बहुत बढ़िया question है. Next one. Reserve Bank of India proposed central bank digital currency retail accessible for the broader population. Now RBI will allow third party payment providers, TPAP, third party application provider, TPAP, third party application provider like PhonePe, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, these type of companies will be able to offer you this facility. Question is, CBDT pilot project was launched in which year? So it was launched in the year 2022. 2022 में launch हुआ था. CBDT pilot project was launched in which year? It was launched in the year 2022. So we have November 2022 and December 2022. November 2022 first wholesale was launched, then retail was launched in December. CBDC, central bank digital currency. Next question, important one, PO level, RRB PO, IBPS PO, SBI PO, at all the level, Digita initiative. So consider the correct statement about DIGITA, Digita. Finance Ministry launched Digita initiative. Digita stands for Digital India Trust Academy. Then its main objective is curbing the illegal lending application. I'll wait for your answers. मैं wait करूंगा आप लोगों के answers का. I'll wait for your answers. I need the answer first from your end, then I'll give the confirmation. Only 3 देवेश का आंसर आया मेरे पास. Only 3. चलिए ठीक है. Only 3 is correct. Only 3 is correct. Very good. Happy to see at least 1 or 2 answers. No, only 3 is correct. फाइनेंस मिनिस्ट्री ने लॉन्च नहीं किया है. डिजिटा इनिशिएटिव लॉन्च्ड बाय रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. आरबीआई लॉन्च डिजिटा इनिशिएटिव. फुल फॉर्म इज डिजिटल इंडिया ट्रस्ट एजेंसी. डिजिटल इंडिया ट्रस्ट एजेंसी, नॉट एकेडमी. So full form it Digital India Trust Agency. Curbing the illegal lending application is the motto, and for this purpose RBI have done the collaboration with the Ministry of IT and with the Google और Ministry of IT के साथ में collaboration किया for this purpose. Next one. Consider the correct statement about SEBI BSDA in news. What is BSDA? Which is announced by the SEBI recently. It was in news. SEBI increased the limit of basic service demat account facility to 15 lakh rupee from 2 lakh rupee from now. The new guideline will be applicable from October 1st, near to your examination. SEBI introduced this concept in the year 2012. 2012 में SEBI ने introduce किया था. All of you have heard demat account? Yes or no? What is demat account? Full form is dematerialized account. The account which is utilized by someone to make the investment into the stock market. You want to buy bond, government securities, equity of any company. With the support of demat account we are able to buy, right? Demat account के support से हम क्या कर सकते हैं? Purchase कर सकते हैं. So demat account, if your investments are less than 2 lakh rupee, that demat account by default it was called basic service demat account previously, when the investment was less than 2 lakh. Now if the investment is up to 10 lakh also, अब investment आपका कितना होगा? Up to 10 lakh also, then also it will be called basic service demat account facility, where the charges will be applicable less by the service provider. Charges are going to be less. Yearly charges are going to be less compared to the normal basic saving bank. Normal demat account, normal demat account, not basic saving. This is called basic service demat account. So basic service demat account will be an account with the investment up to 10 lakh rupee. Previously this limit was 2 lakh, now it is 10 lakh. New guideline applicable from September 1st 2024. तो September 1st 2024 से ये guideline आपकी applicable हुई है. The concept of basic service demat account was introduced in the year 2012. 2012 में इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था. इंटरव्यू के लिए क्वेश्चन यहां पर रखा हुआ है. ठीक है, दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ इंटरव्यू. द इंटरव्यू कॉन्सेप्ट इज ऑलरेडी गिवन हियर. नेक्स्ट वन, under the expanded scope of remittance international service center authority by the Reserve Bank of India, what is the new opportunity available for the resident Indians in Gift City, Gujarat? So Indians are able to make a new type of investment in IFSC, International Financial Service Center Authority, located in Gift City, Gujarat. What Indians are able to do? Indians will be able to open the fixed deposit in dollars here. अब हम Indians fixed deposit dollar में भी open कर सकते हैं. This facility will be made available by all the banks which are available in IFSCA, International Financial Service Center Authority, which is an international market located in Gift City, Gujarat. So now we can open the FD in US dollar also. This is the new facility which is applied by Reserve Bank of India recently. ये नई facility है जो RBI ने अभी क्या करी है, apply करी है. ठीक है. What percentage of non-performing asset acquired by NARCL, National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited, from bank paid initially in cash initially? So whenever National Asset Reconstruction Company buy NPA from any bank, how much amount of money they need to pay in the form of cash initially, and remaining amount they pay in the form of security receipts, that we will be paying this amount later after recovery. So 15% amount they need to pay cash, 15% amount they need to pay cash, 85% in the form of security receipt. That after collection of or after the recovery of NPA, we are going to pay the remaining amount. तो 15% उनको क्या देना पड़ता है? कैश देना पड़ता है initially, not 10, 15. Security receipt of 85, 15% cash initially. National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited, which is also known as what? Bad bank. इसी को कहा जाता है bad bank. It is also known as bad bank. It is a ARC, Asset Reconstruction Company in India, which is set up by Government of India, which is able to recover the bad loans of the public sector, private sector banks. It is able to buy the bad loan of minimum 500 crore rupee from the market. NARCL completely acquire the assets. They buy the assets, bad loan. But they need the support of one AMC, Asset Management Company. They take the support of one asset management company for the purpose of loan recovery. What is the name of that AMC? The combination of two organizations is called bad bank. So combination of IDRCL, that is called India Debt Resolution Company Limited, and NARCL, National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited. The combination of these two organizations is called what? Bad bank. इसके combination को हम बोलते हैं bad bank. Very important topic in the banking awareness for the interview as well. Mr. P. Santosh is the MD and CEO of NARCL at present. Mr. Avinash Kulkarni is the MD and CEO of IDRCL at present. Next one, consider the correct statement about global conference on the financial resilience. If your banking awareness is in doubt at present, and you will be starting after RRB PO, means you will be starting the preparation for IBPS PO, SBI PO. GA Hustle batch is live on Guidely platform, guys. Banking awareness, we will be starting from the basic level from 2nd of October. Starting date 2nd of October, banking awareness will be started from the basic level in Hustle batch. So without any hesitation, you can join it. Consider the correct statement about the global conference on the financial resilience. So correct answer is statement number 1. Global conference on the financial resilience organized by College of Supervisor of Reserve Bank of India. College of Supervisor of Reserve Bank of India. It was the second edition of conference organized by Reserve Bank of India. Theme was keeping the financial system resilient. So RBI conducted a conference that is called Global Conference on Financial Resilience, Stability. It was the second edition of conference that is conducted by RBI with the support of College of Supervisor of Reserve Bank of India. Keeping the financial system resilience is the theme. Keeping the financial system resilience is the theme. Next one. Consider the correct statement about the Global Hackathon Harbinger 2024. Reserve Bank of India initiated second global hackathon Harbinger 2024 Innovation for the Transformation. Hackathon featured zero financial fraud, being Divyang friendly, prize money was 40 lakh rupee. तो ये तीन स्टेटमेंट हो गए रिगार्डिंग हरबिंजर 2024. So Harbinger 2024, third global edition of Harbinger 2024 was conducted in the year 2024. So Harbinger 2024 is the third edition of event that is conducted. Zero financial fraud, being Divyang friendly, these are the theme. So being Divyang friendly, that is the facility for the handicapped people, banking facility, and zero financial fraud, this is the theme. Award money is 40 lakh rupee at the national level. तो 40 lakh रुपी का अवार्ड मनी है और 40 लाख रुपी का अवार्ड मनी है और थर्ड ग्लोबल आपका ये इवेंट कंडक्ट हुआ था. क्लियर है? नेक्स्ट है अगला पॉइंट. Reserve Bank of India formed a committee under the chairmanship of whom to examine the digital payment intelligence platform, mitigate the payment fraud. To mitigate the payment fraud, digital frauds. Recently, RBI made a committee under the chairmanship of whom? So, RBI made the committee under the chairmanship of Mr. A.P. Hota, former managing director and CEO of NPCI. Currently, the CEO of NPCI is Mr. Dilip Asbe. Former CEO is Mr. A.P. Hota, sir. He have been appointed as the chairperson of the committee formed by Reserve Bank of India to examine and to reduce the problem of digital frauds. Which of the following has won the Risk Manager of the Year Award 2024 by London Central Banking Publication? So, which of the following organization recently awarded by the London Central Banking Publication as the Risk Manager of the Year Award? Correct answer is Reserve Bank of India. RBI is the correct answer. Simple and important question. तो RBI को award provide किया गया है. RBI recently released the framework according to the self-regulatory organization. Every self-regulatory organization in the fintech sector, FT means fintech sector. Fintech sector, what is the minimum capital requirement? So I have told you the minimum capital requirement for the self-regulatory organization. Minimum capital requirement for the self-regulatory organization is 2 crore rupee for the fintech sector and 10 crore rupee is for the financial market. So financial market self-regulatory organization के लिए 10 crore है and for the fintech sector it is 2 crore rupee. Remaining already we have discussed the detail that what is the meaning of it. Next one. Reserve Bank of India approved the dividend of how much amount of rupee to dividend of India approved how much amount of rupee and how much percent higher compared to the last financial year, and contingency risk buffer was also increased from 6% to 6.5%. RBI is a government body. RBI generated profit shared by Government of India. This profit sharing is called dividend. So what is the dividend shared by Reserve Bank of India? RBI shared the dividend of 2.11 lakh crore. 2.11 lakh crore rupee was the dividend shared by Reserve Bank of India with Government of India. Highest ever record breaking dividend. And it is 141% higher compared to the last year. Now, even after that, after sharing this much amount of money with Government of India, RBI was able to increase their contingency risk buffer also. It means their own saving also RBI have increased. Previously, that was 6%, now it is 6.5%. So, RBI was able to increase their savings. Apart from that, RBI was able to share the dividend also with the Government of India. Public sector bank cumulative profit crossed how much amount of rupee in March 2024 compared to previous year 1 lakh crore. Last year PSB's का profit था 1 lakh crore. This year the profit that is increased by public sector bank, it is 1.4 lakh crore. So 1.4 lakh crore rupees the profit generated by public sector bank including SBI, not RBI, including SBI. It is 35% higher compared to the last financial year. तो last financial year से कितना high है? 35%. Out of the total profit 1.41 lakh crore rupee, SBI alone contributed how much percentage? तो total में से SBI का contribution कितना है? Out of total profit of 12 public sector bank, alone SBI contribution is 40%. 40% dividend given by State Bank of India, that is 61,077 crore rupee. This is the dividend shared by State Bank of India. In the term of percentage, which bank had highest net profit growth दैट इज 228% प्रॉफिट ग्रोथ कंपेयर टू लास्ट ईयर। कौन सा बैंक है जिसका प्रॉफिट ग्रोथ 228% से इंक्रीज हुआ है कंपेयर टू द लास्ट फाइनेंशियल ईयर? इट इज Punjab National Bank. So PNB profit have increased by 228%. That is 8,245 crore rupee compared to the last financial year. So Punjab National Bank profitability was highest in term of profit percent increment. आपको आता है समझ में what is the meaning of profit percent increment? I know that you guys are aptitude people, right? So you are able to answer it easily. Don't worry. Next one. Public sector bank increase the delivery of how much dividend to government of India in the financial year 24. So we have seen that 1.41 lakh crore rupees the profit. Out of the profit, how much amount of money will be shared in the form of dividend with the government of India by the public sector bank? So public sector bank will provide the dividend of approximately 18,000 crore. मैं फिर से रिवाइज करवा दूं. Profit was 1.41 lakh crore. This was the profit. Profit was increased by approximately 35% compared to last year. Dividend 18,000 crore increased by 30% compared to last year. तो डिविडेंड 30% से इंक्रीज हो रहा है, प्रॉफिट परसेंट 35% इंक्रीमेंट, प्रॉफिट 1.41 लाख करोड़, डिविडेंड 18,000 करोड़. आई होप ऑल द स्टेटमेंट्स आर क्लियर. यस. Which bank recorded the highest growth in the last financial year in term of total deposit and total business mobilization? Which bank have shown the increment in their deposit rate is high and their lending is high? So correct answer, Bank of Maharashtra was on top. BOM was on top in term of deposit increment and the business increment. Next one, question पर आते हैं sir. Consider the correct statement about the Reserve Bank of India dividend. Reserve Bank of India shared the dividend of 1.11 lakh crore rupee with Government of India, that is 141% higher compared to the last year. गलत है. Why? We know that it is 2.11 lakh crore. Correct है? It was 2.11 lakh crore rupee. Contingency risk buffer increased from 6% to 7.5. Again wrong. It is 6% to 6.5%. RBI surplus profit transferred with Government of India according to section 47 of RBI Act 1934. This is correct. So your answer is going to be only 3. So section 47 of Reserve Bank of India Act 1940, Reserve Bank of India Act of 1934 defines the norm that RBI share their dividend with the Government of India. 2.11 lakh crore rupee was the dividend shared by RBI with Government of India, and it was 141% higher compared to the last year. 141% higher compared to the last year. Is my point clear? भाई समझ में आ रहा है सारे लोगों को? क्लियर हो रहा है? मजा आ रहा है? ठीक है, मुझे बता देना द मोमेंट यू फील दैट सर बहुत क्वेश्चंस हो गए, अब रहने देते हैं सर, अब नहीं करते. सो जस्ट लेट मी नो एट द सेम मोमेंट. तुरंत बता देना कि सर बहुत हो गया, अब रहने दीजिए, छोड़ दीजिए, अब आज के लिए काफी है. ठीक है, मैं एक बार बता दूं कितने क्वेश्चंस कर चुके हैं हम. या 100 क्वेश्चंस वी हैव डन टिल नाउ. 100 questions we have done till now. Very good. Next है, dividend shared by Reserve Bank of India to Government of India is a part of which of the following receipt of union budget? Which of the following receipt of union budget? So dividend shared by Government of India, Reserve Bank of India with Government of India will be the part of non-tax revenue receipt. Will be the part of non-tax revenue receipt. दो point याद रखो. If government will do disinvestment in any public sector entity, अगर गवर्नमेंट किसी पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटिटी में इक्विटी सेल करे, दैट इज कॉल्ड डिसइन्वेस्टमेंट. दैट विल बी द पार्ट ऑफ नॉन डेट कैपिटल रिसिट. दैट विल बी द पार्ट ऑफ नॉन डेट कैपिटल रिसिट. बट इफ गवर्नमेंट इज एबल टू रिसीव द प्रॉफिट फ्रॉम पब्लिक सेक्टर एंटिटी, दैट विल बी द पार्ट ऑफ नॉन टैक्स रेवेन्यू रिसिट. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट है, कंसिडर द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट अबाउट द डिविडेंड फ्रॉम द पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक. पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक इंक्रीजेस द डिविडेंड बाय 50% इन द फाइनेंशियल ईयर 24. याद है मैंने बताया था डेटा कुछ और है. डिविडेंड ऑफ पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक एस्टिमेटेड एट 20,000 करोड़, ये भी कुछ और है, 18,000 के अप्रॉक्स था. एंड एसबीआई डिविडेंड वाज स्टैंड अलोन वाज 39% ऑफ द टोटल डिविडेंड पेड बाय द पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक इन इंडिया. सो करेक्ट आंसर है आपका स्टेटमेंट नंबर 3, आउट ऑफ द टोटल डिविडेंड. सो द डिविडेंड विच इज कितना होगा सर? अरे बड़ा लेट चल रहा है मेरा चैट. 1 सेकेंड जस्ट. I'm able to see the chat with the delay of approximately 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah, ठीक है, ठीक. So 30% बताया था मैंने, 30%, 35%, ठीक है, 30%, 35%. So public sector bank dividend shared with the government of India increased by 35%. Sorry, 30%, increased by 30%. Dividend increased by 30%. It is approximately 18,000 crore. 18,000 crore का dividend है. And SBI profit is approximately 39 point something. 40, 39 दोनों ठीक है. So 39% के approximately 18,013 crore rupees the dividend which is paid by public sector bank with the government of India. It is 30% higher compared to the last financial year. तो last financial year के comparison में 30% आपका higher है. ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन स्क्रीन पर आंसर लगाइए. मैं देख लेता हूं, आपका कुछ ही क्वेश्चंस हैं बचे हुए, बाकी हमने ऑलमोस्ट बढ़िया कर लिया आज. आई एम ऑल्सो वेरी हैप्पी. Okay, moving to the answer. So FI is the name of an NBFC recently got. FI is the name of an NBFC recently got the license from Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India to act, means it was a fintech company previously. It was a neobank fintech company previously. Now it got the license from Reserve Bank of India to act as a full-fledged NBFC. What is the minimum capital requirement for NBFC? So NBFC minimum capital requirement is 2 crore rupees. अच्छा, minimum capital requirement revise कर ले एक बार. So what is the minimum capital requirement for the commercial banks in India? Commercial banks in India minimum capital requirement. Minimum capital requirement for a small finance bank in India. Minimum capital requirement for payment bank in India. Payment banks in India. तो payment banks का minimum capital requirement क्या है? After that minimum capital requirement for the पेमेंट एग्रीगेटर PAO, पेमेंट एग्रीगेटर ऑनलाइन, PAP, पेमेंट एग्रीगेटर प्रॉक्सिमिटी, पेमेंट एग्रीगेटर CB, क्रॉस बॉर्डर पेमेंट. सो कमर्शियल बैंक्स के लिए आपका कितना है? 500 करोड़ रुपीज द मिनिमम कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट. स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक इट इज 200 करोड़ रुपी मिनिमम कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट. पेमेंट बैंक it is 100 crore rupee minimum capital requirement. After that PAO, that is payment aggregator online, for this it is 25 crore rupee. Payment aggregator online, it is 25 crore rupee. Payment aggregator proximity, it is 15 crore at present. It is 15 crore at present, and it has to be 25 crore. It has to be 25 crore by March 2000. 25 crore by March 2028. And cross border payment, it is 15 crore. It has to be 25 crore by March 2026. करेक्ट है, सही है. हाँ, 2028 है आपका किसका? 2028 है आपका PAP का, पेमेंट एग्रीगेटर प्रॉक्सिमिटी का, एंड पेमेंट एग्रीगेटर क्रॉस बॉर्डर का है 25 करोड़ बाय मार्च 2026. आगे चलते हैं. SEBI slash the face value of non-convertible debenture through the private placement. How much amount of rupee? So previously it was 50,000 rupee, and now non-convertible debenture can be issued with the amount of 10,000 also. So 10,000 rupee will be the minimum amount required from our pocket to make investment into payment. Minimum 10,000 rupee required from our pocket to make investment into the non-convertible debenture. पहले अमाउंट बड़ा था, अब सिर्फ 10,000 चाहिए. Consider the correct statement about India's central bank guideline to the non-bank lender against the disbursement of the loan in the form of cash. RBI asked non-bank financial company not to lend more than 50,000 rupee in the form of cash in the form of gold loan. Gold loan में 50,000 से ज्यादा मत दो, RBI said. Correct statement, we need to find out. While issuing the advisory, Reserve Bank of India have taken the Reference from Section 269 of Income Tax Act 1961. NBFC required to maintain LTV, loan to value ratio of 85%. So you need to find out the correct statement. Statement number 2 is correct. First one is wrong. Third one is wrong. Why? NBFCs cannot give the loan more than 20,000 rupee in the form of cash. कैश के फॉर्म में 20,000 से ज्यादा लोन नहीं दिया जा सकता. Maximum 25,000 rupee can be given in the form of loan in the gold loan. Gold loan में. Apart from that, 75% LTV need to be maintained. Means 1 lakh rupee gold provided by the customer. You can provide maximum 75,000 rupee in the form of loan. There will be a haircut of 25,000. So haircut in banking is the margin between the collateral and the lending amount. That is called haircut. पूछ लेता है इंटरव्यू में what is haircut in banking. सोचते रह जाओ मेरा haircut पूछ रहे हैं क्या. Reserve Bank of India have recently updated the guidance note on which type of risk for the financial sector now also extended to the NBFC. On the non-bank financial company, now the operational risk will also be applicable. So operational risk will be applicable on the NBFCs also now. One last question for the day. Consider the correct statement about the public sector bank. Consider the correct statement about the public. एक आध दो क्वेश्चन और होंगे. Public sector bank profit. Public sector bank generated the profit of 1.41 lakh crore rupee in the financial year 2024. ये तो correct है. It is increased by 40% compared to previous year. यहाँ पर doubt है. SBI earned the profit of 61 crore rupee, which is 21% higher compared to the last year. In term of percentage, Union Bank of India generated the highest net profit, that is 228% compared to the last year. तो यूनियन बैंक तो नहीं था. वी हैव सीन दैट. स्टेटमेंट नंबर 2 इज करेक्ट. फर्स्ट वन इज रॉन्ग. थर्ड वन इज रॉन्ग. आंसर बताइए सर. ओनली 2 इज करेक्ट. Why the answers are not there? We have discussed every information, every news in 5 minutes before. 5 मिनट पहले हमने डिस्कस किया हुआ था ये सारा न्यूज. 1.41 lakh crore rupees correct. 1.41 lakh crore higher compared to last means 1.41 lakh crore rupees the profit generated by public sector bank. That is 35% higher compared to the last year, not 40%. This is correct. And which bank generated the highest profit in term of percentage? Punjab National Bank generated the profit of 228% higher compared to the last year. So this is the bank with the highest percentage in term of profitability. ये point हो गए. Last question. Consider the correct statement about Banking Law Amendment Bill 2024 presented by the Finance Minister in the Parliament. Either in RRB PO, otherwise IBPS PO or SBI PO. This question will be there in the same format. Difficult रहेगा थोड़ा सा. The bill proposed tenure of directors increased from 8 year to 10 year. Section 5 of Banking Regulation Act 1949 increased the substantial interest, that is the shareholding of board of director in the same bank, from 5 lakh rupee to 2 crore rupee. And bill suggested that the total number of nominee will be increased up to 6. Statement number 1 is correct, 2 is correct, third one is wrong. So now as a board of director, my tenure in the bank will be up to 10 years. Point number 1. Previously it was 8 years. Second point. Now as a board of director, I will be able to hold the stocks of same bank up to 2 crore rupee. Previously limit was 5 lakh rupee. Now third point. Now as a customer, in my bank account up to 4 nominees will be allowed. So you will be able to see the new bank deposit forms and all. आपको नए फॉर्म मिलेंगे because number of nominees will be 4 now. So this is your GA Hustle batch, guys. One-stop solution for complete banking awareness, complete current affairs, especially targeting to their upcoming IBPS PO, SBI PO, LIC AO examination, ECGC PO. These type of high-level examinations you are able to cover with the support of Hustle batch. Classes are starting from 2nd of October. Banking awareness will be covered from 0. Current affairs will be covered in the form of monthly current affairs, topic wise. RBI circular, RBI news topic wise, banking and financial news topic wise, appointment, awards, national schemes, everything. If you feel that the session was worth watching today, like the session, share the session with your friend. In the comment box, you need to write the session you want for tomorrow or not. कल के लिए session चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए, let me know please, and what are the topic you are expecting. If you feel that the session was worth watching, I was energetic throughout the session, Do not hesitate to appreciate in the comment box. Your appreciations are always fruitful. Thank you for joining the session. Jai Hind. Keep watching idly. Take care.